آمين. الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تقدموا بين يدي الله ورسوله واتقوا الله إن الله سميع عليم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا ترفعوا أصواتكم فوق صوت النبي ولا تجهروا له بالقول كجهر بعضكم لبعض أن تحبط أعمالكم وأنتم لا تشعرون. إن الذين يغضون أصواتهم عند رسول الله أولئك الذين امتحن الله قلوبهم للتقوى لهم مغفرة وأجر عظيم. إن الذين ينادونك من وراء الحجرات أكثرهم لا يعقلون. صدق الله العظيم.
صدق الله العظيم وبلغ نبيه الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين الشاكرين بقلب سليم.
It's not working.
Yeah, I got the message. It's not working there. What I can do it's on purpose. But we will continue. Inshallah. We will check it later. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. نويت الأربعين، نويت الاعتكاف، نويت الخلوة، نويت العزلة، نويت الرياضة، نويت السلوك لله تعالى العظيم في هذا المسجد. The last we spoke about the characteristics of Murshid as purification, the guide of purification, Murshid al-Tazkiyah. The last characteristic that I will touch on and then move on forward to the guide of not purification but a higher level, al-Tasfiyah, the guide of sifting to get the best, keep them up, like you are sifting, when you sift when you get from the mine gold, you sift it with water, so the gold stands up, the mud will go down, the dust. So that is Murshid al-Tasfiyah, he keeps the gold one up, he takes the other one down. So before we come to that characteristic, we will speak about the last characteristic of Murshid al-Tazkiyah, which he said, Grand Sheikh, may Allah bless his soul, he said, and Maulana Sheikh Nazim, may Allah give him long life. Amen. He said that when we said he has to go up to 700,000 zikrullah in a moment or in 1 hour. Not like us, when we do zikr, it takes us to make 5,000. It takes us how long? Half an hour? Some people half an hour, some people 1 hour. Some people might be 10 minutes. Depend on how much they are fast. But with awliyaullah, with the guides, it doesn't take half an hour or 1 hour, but up to 700,000 he can do it in a moment or in less than 1 hour. How? And Afal Jawab, the answer, how can the tongue be able to recite, and the heart, how they are able to recite 700,000 by tongue, by heart? Allah knows how much. There is no comparison. There is no comparison between the heart and between the tongue. If the tongue can do 700,000 in a moment, the heart can do infinite number, up to that wali, how much his power is, he can do, might be 7 million in a moment. Allah knows. Might be 70 million even. So the answer to that question, if it comes from people asking how, and I'm not saying everyone, might be only the followers or disciples of the Sufi orders, the answer is that under the tongue there is like a tube, a spiritual vein that goes directly to the heart, from the tongue to the heart directly. Since we are children, that tube or that connection or that vein reaching the heart in the womb of the mother, when we are being given birth and we begin to feed from breastfeeding and later eating, we are in a negative polluted environment around us, that it will be slowly we are getting veils over this, on top of that connection, on that vein, that from the tongue to the heart, we will begin to establish these veils of darkness, slowly, until that vein become completely dark. And that's why when we become student of a sheikh or disciples of a sheikh, when some people come on when they are age of 10 or 15 or 20 or 30 or 50 or 60, already they have all these darkness on that vein that connect the tongue to the heart. So that's why it's very difficult when the sheikh asks you to do awrad. You will feel you are tired, you will feel sleepy, you will be yawning, opening your mouth as if you are sleepy. Why? Because of all these darkness that they are on that connection between the tongue and between the heart. So we begin to yawn and begin to sleep. When you begin to feel that, you must know that there is a purification, that shaitan doesn't want it to be purified. That veil is going to be disappearing, veil after veil. As soon as you begin to take veils after veils by zikrullah, that sleepiness come quickly, that yawning come quickly, that illusion or gossips in the mind comes quickly, because now you are reducing these veils. Shaitan is not happy. So if you continue your awrad even with laziness, but make sure you finish it, slowly that connection will be instead of a darkness, it will be enlightened connection. Light will be filling up that place, and then you will be able to see that light going from the tongue to the heart. And light, you know, in physics, that light moving in a second moves in a second 300,000 kilometers per second. Orada gelmiyor ses. Kadın tarafı. You know in physics that the speed of light is 300,000 kilometers per second. How the light can move 300,000 kilometers per second? If you want to move 300,000 kilometers normal life, how long it takes you? But through the speed of the light can move with no problem. So the speed of that light, that it is between your tongue and your heart, will move with that speed of 300,000 kilometers per second at least. That's why awliyaullah, they are moving the minimum, the lower level is they are moving in that speed. They can move in space, they can move through spiritual powers, they can move their tongues through that power, and that's why they can reach up to 70 million even zikr per moment, per second. If you want to divide 300,000 kilometers per second, now it's better. 300,000 kilometers per second in a how long it takes you for moving 1 foot forward? Take 1 second. Divide means you are going to be able 300,000 kilometers per second. In every second you are moving 1 foot. Every mile, how many foot? Every yard is 3 foot. So multiply by 3 by 1 yard, multiply by 1 mile. Because it is 1,500 meters a mile. And see how much you can be able to move in a second. So what do you think about the tongue? Physicists came and said, okay, we want to study. Some physicists, they said, what is the fraction of time that we can count in a second? You know there is a second of a second, isn't that? In physics. So physicists said, let us see the second of a second of a second. How much time it takes. And they found out. Then they said, okay, let's go more. Let's say 10 to 4. Second of a second of a second of a second. They were able to count time. Then they said, okay, let us count how much we can count time smaller than a second, nanosecond. You call it microsecond, and now they call it nanosecond. They find it, you can break down the second into 10 to 22. 10 to 22 of a second. Means if a second is 1, then you can go in time 0.000000022 zeros, then 1. See how much small you can get of a time. If they go to 23, 0.000 of a second, 23, not 22, now 23 second, time disappear. And what will appear? Energy. No more time. Time is gone. Time is gone, only energy. There is no time anymore. No past, no present, no future. Only energy. That's why awliyaullah, they don't have respect for time. Not respect, but they don't have meaning for time. The meaning for them for time is null, because they are in an energy environment. They move in energy. And energy never disappears. Energy never is always is there. So wherever they move with that energy. They are not moving anymore with time. Because people, they say, oh, time. No, there is no more time. Awliyaullah can move now with energy, because for them time is gone. According to physicists today, you go up to 0.23 zeros before the 1, there is no more energy. There is no more time. Everything in energy. And in energy means faster than the time. If you go 300,000 kilometers per second, means if you go by time less and less, means you are going millions of kilometers per second. And the number you cannot count, 0.22 zeros to 1. You cannot count the time anymore and the distances. For them, that's why how they move in space and reach their followers. So awliyaullah, when they do zikr in such a way. Their zikr is such a way. I said yesterday, this is what we call Sultan al-Lisan zikr. The zikr of the tongue that already has control over its time, because it moves with energy. There is only, as he said in Arabic here, فإذا ذهبت عنه الظلمة وصار نورانيا يطيق على ذلك بلا خرق للعاقل. When the darkness is being taken away, when these veils of darkness is being taken away, the tongue become light. And when it become light with that spiritual power, it can move wherever it likes in a huge speed, that their hearts and their every cell of their body is saying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's not only their hearts, but every cell in their bodies say Allah, 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 Allah. How many cells in your body? Anyone knows? How many? Millions? Billions? How many cells? Figure? 3 trillion cells in a body. In a human body, you have at least 3 trillion cells. And every 6 months, these cells are being rejuvenated, changed. Old one gone, new one coming. Look, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala greatness. Awliyaullah, their whole body, their whole system is praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Imagine if every cell is saying Allah, in 1 second, 3 trillion cells are saying Allah. Means you said zikrullah 3 trillion times. A small calculation, a small sciences together with spirituality. We can mix it a little bit. That will give us how we can understand things. That's why tasawwuf is not something that is easy to understand. You can hear lectures on tasawwuf, but if you don't give it a kind of a structure, basic structures, people cannot understand. What's the benefit of speaking about ma'rifatullah when you don't have a base? This will give us a base. That's how much they are powerful, awliyaullah. 3 trillion cell is saying Allah. Means 3 trillions multiplied by 10, Allah is remembering you in His presence. Because according to the holy hadith of Prophet ﷺ, if someone, Allah said to Prophet, say to them, if someone remember me, I will remember him in a better presence than his presence. So when we remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, our body 3 trillion times, remember that is multiplied by 10 in a better presence, in Allah's divine presence. Allah will mention us. Oh Muslims, there are a lot of these secrets within spirituality, and I will touch on one of them also, and then we end up. I mentioned yesterday about Sultan al-Zikr. What is Sultan al-Zikr? And Grand Sheikh, he asked that question and he answered by the same time. He said 9 awliya, 9 of the golden chain had the power of Sultan al-Zikr. 9 of them only, not all of them. He said that, we quote him. I'm quoting what Grand Sheikh, may Allah bless his soul, said, and may Allah give Maulana Sheikh Nazim long life. Amen. Allah mentioned the Holy Quran, إِنَّا نَحْنُ نَزَّلْنَا الذِّكْرَ وَإِنَّا لَهُ لَحَافِظُونَ.
إِنَّا نَحْنُ نَزَّلْنَا الذِّكْرَ وَإِنَّا لَهُ لَحَافِظُونَ.
We are the one that we have revealed. The zikr means the Holy Quran. And we are the one that protecting it from any addition or subtraction. And we are protecting it till the day of judgment from any enemy. It's our holy revelations to Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So when you read the Holy Quran from beginning to end, you say, I completed the Holy Quran. And recitation of Holy Quran, on every verse of Holy Quran, on every letter of a word, any word, any letter in that word, awliyaullah, they say on every word, on every letter of a word, of the holy verse, even if you say alif is a letter, if you say lam is a letter, if you say mim is a letter, if you say dhalika, any word is a letter, the lam is a letter and kaf is a letter. And even if it is repeated in the Holy Quran hundreds of times, thousands of times, the same letter, on every letter of the same letter has a different manifestation. Because we know the Arabic alphabet is 28 letters, but in Holy Quran the Arabic letters are the total accumulated letters from beginning of the Quran till the end. And on every letter, even repeated thousands of times, there is different manifestation on that letter. And every manifestation of on a letter is Allah said, is Prophet ﷺ revealed to the heart of awliyaullah that they will receive from at least from 12,000 ocean of knowledge of ma'rifatullah to up to 24,000 ocean of knowledge of ma'rifatullah. So why you are going to speak about ma'rifatullah? Whenever they recite, like Maulana Shaykh Nazim Sultan al-Awliya recitation, when he's reading his Quran in his seclusion now, he is, in every letter he is entering into ocean of knowledges, at least 12,000 on every letter, up to 24,000. If the letter repeated twice, you multiply this by 2. If it's 3 times, multiply by 3. So for them, recitation of Holy Quran is different than us recitation of Holy Quran. So awliyaullah, they complete Holy Quran in this way. Means when they read it one time from beginning to end, on every letter, whatever number it is, they are receiving 12,000 ocean to 24,000 ocean of knowledge of ma'rifatullah. That is finished. Another time they read it, another time different oceans comes. Another time they read it, another time different oceans. That is the normal level for awliyaullah. But Sultan al-Zikr is different. Recitation of Sultan al-Zikr is different. When they read 9 of them, Sayyidina Abu Yazid al-Bastami was able to read it one time. I mentioned it in the Naqshbandi book. You can go back in the Classical Islam, the new edition or the old edition, the Naqshbandi Sufi way, the golden chain. I mentioned that. When they read the Holy Quran, they read it from beginning to end. All awliyas, whatever they got from manifestation of the beautiful names and the attributes on every letter, they are reciting, accumulating all of them, adding all of them together. Sayyidina Abu Yazid al-Bastami was able to read it one time in his life, like that. That is Sultan al-Zikr. Means all awliya, all of them, from the beginning of their life to the end of their life, whatever they have reached of recitation and opening of these knowledges through these oceans of ma'rifatullah, all of them accumulated together, he was able to read it in his life one time, get that power. Anyone did not understand? I repeat. Understood? Inshallah. You not? If every wali reads from beginning of his life to end of his life, every letter that he reads 12,000 oceans of knowledge to up to 24,000 knowledge. Count a wali, if he read in, let's say, for example, 1,000 times he read the Holy Quran, or 10,000 times. So you multiply 10,000 times by, on every letter, 12,000 oceans, 24, you will know how much he received of this ma'rifatullah's knowledge. If you add all awliya, which are 7,007 of the Naqshbandi Sufi order, multiply 7,000 by 7, as if they have recited 10,000 times everyone in their lives, multiply by 12,000 to up to 24,000 ocean of knowledges. Add them together, Sayyidina Abu Yazid al-Bastami was able to read the Holy Quran as if all awliya together are reading, getting all these manifestations. He was by himself able to read it and get that. But one time in his life. There are awliya up to 3 times. They did that in their life. Up to 6 times. And Grand Sheikh, may Allah bless him, bless his soul, and give Maulana Sheikh Nazim long life. He said, my Sheikh, he didn't speak about himself because it's not nice to someone to speak about himself. He didn't, he hid it. But if he speaks about his Sheikh, means he has received that secret from his Sheikh. He said that Sheikh Sharafuddin has a special way of recitation of the Holy Quran in Sultan al-Zikr. He has the power of Sultan al-Zikr. But how many times, because we said Abu Yazid al-Bastami was 1 time in his life, other awliyas 3 times, up 6 times, up to 9 times, up to 10 times, 11, whatever. Sheikh Sharafuddin was able to recite the Holy Quran with Sultan al-Zikr. Grand Sheikh is saying, in every breath in and breath out. That is Tayyul Zaman, Tayyul Lisan. That's what we are saying, speaking about moving through the speed of light or moving through the speed of energy. He said he was able, in every breath coming in, he was completing the Holy Quran. Every breath coming out, he was able to complete the Holy Quran. Imagine in his life, from the time he got that power, that secret, up to when he left dunya, how many times he had breath in and breath out with Sultan al-Zikr, means with the completion of Holy Quran and the secret of Holy Quran. And still Holy Quran has many secrets, never ending. And you have to know, one ocean is not similar to the other. One letter he is reading, if it comes another time, it's not going to be the same oceans that Allah opened on the first letter. It's going to be another different 12,000 knowledges, up to 24,000. Allah, what His name is, Al-Azim. When we say Naray Takbir, what do we say? Allahu Akbar. Means whatever you speak about the Holy Quran is above that. Because Allah's greatness never ends. Don't think that it's too much. That is for Sheikh Sharafuddin. For Maulana Sheikh Grand Sheikh Sheikh Abdullah al-Faiz al-Dawastani and Maulana Sheikh Nazim, I have no permission to say. So imagine in your mind, someone in every breath in, out, completing the Holy Quran. Means we were counting yesterday with some of the doctors the breath, how long it takes. Say 3 seconds to 4 seconds. In 3 seconds to 4 seconds, completion of the Holy Quran with accumulation of all knowledges from 12,000 to 24,000 ocean of knowledge on every letter. That's only to show, to increase the love toward awliya. We have to be very honored that we are connected to Maulana Sheikh Nazim. life. And Grand Sheikh, may Allah bless his soul, he said, out of every 1,000 wali or awliyaullah, for sure, most of them, they had wives, they are married. And Grand Sheikh said, out of every 1,000 wali, 2 wives of their families knows about that they are wali. Yani, every wali, 2 out of 1,000 ladies of awliya, if every wali has 1 wife, you have 1,000 wives. Out of the 1,000, 2 of them might know the importance of their husbands. The rest, they don't know anything. They are not concerned. That's why Sayyidina Jamal al-Din al-Humuq al-Husayni, may Allah bless his soul, he was going to Jum'ah to pray. He dressed the best dress that he has, combed his beard. He said, he has 2 eyes, not here only. He has 2 eyes, one over his belly, one under his belly. The one above his belly, he used to see 7 heavens, up to Sidrat al-Muntaha. The one under his belly, he used to see under 7 earths. With this power, Allah gave him 2 eyes, when Sheikh said. They saw these 2 eyes. It's not only these eyes, they had eyes. His wife didn't know his value. He was going to Jum'ah dressing. Allah said, خُذُوا زِينَتَكُمْ عِنْدَ كُلِّ مَسْجِدٍ.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا بني آدم خذوا زينتكم عند كل مسجد وكلوا واشربوا ولا تسرفوا إنه لا يحب المسرفين.
Allah said, O human being, take your best of your dress or decorations, ornaments, put on yourself and go to every mosque. And eat and drink and don't waste. There is no waste in dressing nicely and nice ornaments, spiritual and physical. Means don't go only to the masjid with dress, ornament, and your heart is dirty. Take it with purity and go to the masjid. Take shower and go. Allah likes that. So awliya Allah, looking at Prophet ﷺ's hadith and the sunnah of and the verse of Holy Quran, they go with the best, because Prophet used, before he go to Jum'ah, used to come and dress nicely and go to Jum'ah. And she said to him, where you are going? He didn't answer. He went out, coming to Jum'ah, because she wants to make fight with him. She wants to trouble him. To Sayyidina Jamal al-Din al-Humuq al-Husayni, his grave in Uskudar. His maqam is there. He has 2 eyes. Anyone visit his maqam, Allah will give him 2 eyes in akhir. One above his belly, one up under his belly. So when you go to Istanbul, go visit. So he's answering now to us, say thank you. Anyone likes to go, go. He's ready for you to welcome you. To go out of his house, walk on this cross walk, in order to reach the masjid. And she was washing the clothes of the grandchildren. And you know, grandchildren, they are young, 2 years, 1 year, 3 years, 4 years. The clothes he's washing in, there was no dishwashing, dishwasher, no, not dishwasher, washing machine. There was in a big tank, container, they wash, and all this water is dirty. This isn't put yet clean water. She took all this dirty water. As soon as he passed under the window on the street, poured it on his head. He didn't open his mouth. He's musallim. He's submitting to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Like Maulana Sheikh Nazim, may Allah bless his soul. He's submitting to anything. Those who make themselves controller at his door, when they are going to be kicked out, he's submitting. This one can come up, this one cannot come up. They are racist. You know racist? But not face is racist, dark or white. They are spiritually racist. You know that? They are spiritually racist. Their faces are yellow. You know yellow faces? Ya'juj wa ma'juj. Ya'juj wa ma'juj, yellow faces. And yellow also to those who come from near China, between China and Russia, these people, they are called yellow faces, unbelievers. They don't believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, secularist. So they are spiritually racist. They have yellow faces. And what were other one we said? Racist with yellow faces like Ya'juj wa Ma'juj also. Kick them out, they come from the window. They are jinn. You know jinn? They are like jinn. They want to control everything. إن الله يمهل ولا يهمل. They have to know that. They have to listen to that. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will leave you, give you a chance. Let you go. Do what you want. You want to see the end of what you are going. Are you going to repent or not? Now one day, get you down. Punish you. Awliyaullah, they are in an ocean of submission. Sayyidina Jamal al-Din al-Ghumi going to Jum'ah. She poured on his head dirty water in order to prevent him from going to Jum'ah. That is a wife of a wali of the golden chain. Allah is testing. Don't think Allah doesn't test his awliya. As much as they are closer and closer, as much as there are bigger tests. Even in their own living room and bedroom, they have tests. So be happy that we are not being tested. Because you don't want that position that you take people up or take people down. Because this is a big test. Let us be sheep. Sheep. Lambs. But why to have to listen criticism and we have hard time? No need. So he went to Jum'ah. Let's go back. He went to Jum'ah. She threw on him water, dirty water. What he did? Nothing. He went to one of his murid quickly on the way, took clothes from his murid, took shower, wore the clothes, went to Jum'ah. He came back home. She is expecting him to fight with her. He didn't open his mouth. He was smiling as if nothing happened. As if nothing happened. If someone did happen to him that, what you do?
Slaughter her.
At least you will scold him. at least. Is that? For sure. You will scold him. But he didn't open his mouth. He knew if he is opening his mouth, then he's losing. Allah rewarded him. He didn't say anything. When Prophet ﷺ going to the masjid, combing his hair, putting perfumes, Sayyidah Aisha looked at him and she said, Ya Rasulullah, where you are going? Are you going to get married another one? She got jealous. This is the mother of Muslims, Sayyidah Aisha. Ladies, they have that in their hearts. Allah created them with that jealousy, which is good for many things. So, and Prophet ﷺ, he said, Al-mu'minu mir'ata akhih. O Aisha, the believer is the mirror of his brother. Means what you are seeing is in me you are seeing yourself, your characters. So Mawlana Shaykh Nazim, may Allah give him long life. Ameen. He is a mirror for us to see ourselves, to learn. That's what is the meaning, is to learn. See their behaviors and learn. See what kind of difficulties they are carrying and still smiling. There are like that. So that's why those awliya, Allah gave them what He did not give anyone from their own wilaya, sainthood. They are inheritors of Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. May Allah keep us on their ways. Amen. So that's why some people, they don't like what we speak here. They try to block it and close it from the ladies' side, to go to the house there and listen, because they are controlling them. Some people controlling them, and people are fed up with them. They don't like them anymore, creating difficulties and problems for everyone coming to see Maulana. They want him to see whom they like. But Allah will come, Allah will bring a day that they will disappear. Ameen. May Allah forgive us. Ameen. May Allah bless us. Ameen. May Allah support us. ومن الله التوفيق بحرمة الفاتحة. We will broadcast live, inshallah, as usual. But if people wants to wait here until 4 or 4:30, might be something might come out. It's up to you. Those who likes to go, they can go. Those who like to stay can stay. We'll see. Me? Who's going to do live is from upstairs.
I see. I have a question maybe. I don't know if you can answer it here or somewhere.
What is the question?
We had a problem at the house. I was leading the prayer.
No, wait. Say it here. Come say it here. Let them hear you.
We had a problem to. We were doing the prayer.
No.
We had the problem doing the prayer in the house at Isa's place. I was leading the prayer. I do some mistake, and I did a reparation to fulfill the prayer. And the man from the back, he said, I didn't make the reparations because I didn't do the mistake. And I want to know how to behave in a proper way.
What you were praying? Which one of them?
The Fard prayer.
Which one? Zohar, Asr,
Zohar.
Today.
Zohar, yes. And
So what was mistake?
the mistake was I went up for the third time after 2 rakats, not
Making
stay.
tahiyyat.
Yes.
And then?
I stand nearly up after realizing, so I stopped and go back again. And for this I made
Where you stop? Can you show me?
like this.
You stood up already.
Yeah.
You don't need to go down. You don't need to go back down. You continue the third rak'at, continue the fourth rak'at, make tahiyyat, and then make sajda for preparation. What's you called it in English?
Preparation.
Preparation. That will cover that mistake that you did. Now, if you stood up and went back, that is another mistake. So also you need to do a preparation at that.
2 times.
2 times.
What about the people behind me?
They followed you. Of course, they have to follow the imam.
Yes.
Then they do with you the sajda. The 2 sajda.
They said, no, we didn't.
Why they didn't?
I thought, I told the same, maybe you should follow the imam.
Okay, since they didn't know, it's no problem. If they knew, they would have done it. If they didn't know, next time they know now. يلا السلام عليكم.